Hey, yo, Tunic here, back with more Pokemon Leaf Green! Last time, we finished up we cleared the Seafoam Island and made it here to Cinnabar Island. We revived an Almanite, and now we have a few more things to do. We're going to cover a new Pokemon you can get here, so Waboosh! And we have number 90, Shelter, a pure water type with the ability Shell Armor. Opponent's moves cannot critically hit. It has a catch rate of 190 over 255. Super Rod, 40% at Cinnabar Island, level 15 to 25, and this is a Fire Red exclusive. If you have a look at its base stats, it's got really good defense, pretty alright attack, and everything else is pretty bad. It's Shelter, what did you expect? It evolves into Cloyster with a Water Stone, so I'd advise looking up what moves it learns and letting it learn them before you evolve. What do I know about Shelter? Not too much. Never really used one. I don't think I recommend it in Gen 3. I would wait until Gen 4 or later, when you've got the physical special split, and Cloyster becomes even better than it already is. If you need a good wall, I guess, but Cloyster also gains the Ice type, which means it's weak against fighting and rock and all that. So I'm not sure if Cloyster is what. Again, not really sure in Gen 3. In later generations, this will get the move Shell Smash. It will also get the ability Skill Link, either as a regular ability or a hidden ability. I can't remember which. I don't really know Shelter all that well. This is probably the Pokemon I know the least out of the Kanto region, honestly. So, hard to say. But once it gets Shell Smash and Skill Link, you're popping off. Cloyster is super good when it's at the point of having those abilities. Not in Gen 3. And you're not gonna get Stab off its best physical moves, and its special attack is not good. So I would have to say I'd give Shelter a pass for this generation. Okay, cool, that was fun. Isn't Shelter great, folks? Version exclusive, so I can't get it. So we are going to do something completely different. We're gonna go back to Pewter City. I'll be right back. This is relevant. Don't look at me like that. You can't look at me like that. Anyway, we're gonna go in here. We're gonna go get Siri. Jura can go down here. Elsa is a dude. Good job, me. Lady Helix is level 5. So we're just gonna go like this. Now that we are in Pewter City, we can go get something that I have forgotten to do ever since we could have Fly. Good job, me. We're going to use Cut. We're going to go in here. The secrets of space. The mysteries of Earth. There's so many things about which we know so little. That should spur us to study harder, not tossing the towel. The only thing you should toss? Well, how about Seismic Toss? Should I take that to a Pokemon? No. We have 2 fossils of rare prehistoric Pokemon on exhibit. You can't sneak in the back way! Nice try, kid, but no. Oh, whatever. Do you know what Amber is? Amber contains the genetic matter of ancient Pokemon. There's a lab somewhere trying to resurrect Pokemon from Amber. Shh! Listen, I need to share a secret with someone. I think this chunk of Amber contains Pokemon DNA. It would be a shattering scientific breakthrough if Pokemon could be resurrected from it. But my colleagues just ignore what I have to say. So I have a favor to ask. I want you to get this examined at a Pokemon lab somewhere. We received the old Amber! Okay, cool, bye. We're done here. This is all I wanted to come back to Pewter City for. And away we go. Well, no, actually we're going to stop off in Pallet Town for a minute. No. Now, if we use a Super Rod, we may just get lucky here. Or nothing will bite. That's fine, too. Like I said, might get lucky here. Okay, 3rd time's a charm. Might get lucky here. Okay, we're moving to the other spot. Okay, 4th time's the charm. Might get lucky. Pokemon's on the hook. Yeah, there we go. Hey, look at that! It's Staryu! This is going to launch into the bio Waboosh. And now we have 120 Star U that I have been putting off for a while because I could have gotten this a lot earlier, and we're going to talk about it now. It is a pure water type with the abilities Illuminate or Natural Cure. Illuminate means when Star U is in the lead slot in your party, you will encounter more wild Pokemon. Or Natural Cure, status conditions are cured when this Pokemon is switched out. Natural Cure is obviously the better ability, unless you want to be driven crazy with encounters and I guess grind up that way. But Natural Cure is probably the way to go. It has a catch rate of 225. Great Rod is 20%, I believe, in like Pallet Town. If you use the rods in some of the towns and cities, you will find Staryu if you're playing Leaf Green. This is a version exclusive. Hot damn. It evolves into Starmie through use of a Water Stone, so you probably want to make sure it has its best moves before you evolve it. So I would always recommend looking these up. Stone evolutions are kind of a pain that way. If we have a look at its base stat, it's got alright special attack, it's got pretty good speed, and once it evolves into Starmie, this thing is kind of a monster. It is an absolute threat, and you will always be kind of scared of it. I'm always scared of Starmie. I don't like to see a Starmie on the field. Plus, Starmie becomes a psychic type, so if you're considering that, this is almost like the polar opposite of Slowbro. I believe Starmie can get Thunderbolt, so it's a good if you want to teach it Surf, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, and like Psychic. Hard to beat that move set for Starmie. So Starmie is a really good special attacker. I could really recommend it, and I'm sorry I did not cover this at a more timely point in this Let's Play because I forgot. I never use Staryu. I always go for Slowpoke, so I always forget to bother looking for it. But I do recommend it. I'm sorry this came so late. Okay, cool. That was fun. Silly Staryu. Let's just try throwing a Great Ball at it, because I can't really catch it without otherwise. There we go. Ta-da! It's a Leaf Green version of alternate to like Shelter, pretty much. We will give it a nickname, but it's not really a member of the team, obviously. Too late for that. Everyone's already here. I just realized I sort of forgot. There you go, Transformers fans. Don't say I don't give you nothing. Okay, cool. Now we're gonna hop over here and go surf, and we are in Route 21. Let's get into the new bio. I'm not going to even bother putting this up on screen. It's time for Tangela's bio. Waboosh! And 114 Tangela, a grass type, the only pure grass type Pokemon in all of Kanto. It has the ability Chlorophyll, so when Sunny Day is in effect, speed is doubled. It has a catch rate of 225. It has a rarity of 100%. That accuracy is wrong. There's only one place since this is the only place in the game you can find Tangela, and it's the only Pokemon in the grass, so found at level 17 to 28. If you have a look at its base stats, it is actually better than you'd think. It has really great defense and really good, pretty fantastic, really good defense and special attack, and then everything else is pretty bad. Keep its totals low, but its special defense is not very good. Its attack is not good. HP is all right. It compares what it lacks in HP, it makes up for in defense. So it's workable as a physical wall-ish. And speed is 60, so not the best, not the worst. Yeah, he's just kind of a weird little guy, and pure grass is not really the best. So he may be a bit hard to use, especially at a point where kind of past the point of really being useful. You will probably already have your team full by the time you encounter Tangela. It's either right before or right after Blaine, so I don't really think you need Tangela at this point, especially if you pick it up before Blaine, because Fire type's not going to do all that well. I would honestly say this is a Pokemon you should skip for now, but in later gens, especially after Gen 4, when it gets its evolution Tangrowth, I would definitely consider Tangela later, but for right now, he's really just a spaghetti-looking guy with little red feet. Those are feet, they're not boots. I'm kind of disappointed. It is what it is. Okay, cool, that was fun. Hey, Tangela, you and your little red... I want to call them boots, but it's actually Tangela's feet. Okay, we're just gonna run away. I don't really care that much. We're just gonna run away. And that is it for new Pokemon on Route 21. And I think there's like 2 or 3 trainers, but we're gonna worry about them later. We're gonna cut to the chase and go to Cinnabar Island because, well, one, there's things we gotta do here, so Siri can finally go back into the box. And we'll finally have new places to go. We probably should not leave Brutus out front for the next area. Just gonna say that right now. But we're gonna run back in here. And we'll cover those other rooms probably another time. There will be another video on Cinnabar Island. Hiya! I'm an important doctor. Yes, very much so indeed. Here, I study rare Pokemon fossils. All the time I study. Have you a fossil for me? Oh, that is Old Amber it is. It is fossil of Aerodactyl, a Pokemon that is already extinct. My resurrection machine will make that Pokemon live again. So, you hurry and give me that. I take a little time. You go for a walk or something. How about Baloo? You late. Where were you? Your fossil is back to life. It was Aerodactyl, like I think. We're going to give this nickname to this Aerodactyl, and we are going to go into Aerodactyl's bio. Waboosh! Now we are having a look at 142 Aerodactyl, rock flying type. The ability Rockhead does not. It has 2 abilities, Rockhead or Pressure. Rockhead does not take any recoil damage off moves like Takedown, and Pressure means the enemies use 2 PP per move rather than 1. So your opponent will run out of move a lot faster against a Pokemon with the Pressure ability, which is not bad. It has a catch rate of 45, but it doesn't matter because there's only one. You get this out of the Old Amber you get in Pewter City, as we did. If you have a look at its base stats, this thing is phenomenal. It's one of the fastest Pokemon in the game, and its attack is great. Even its stats are not bad. 65 defense is a little weak for Rock type, but still not bad. It'll still do all right against types that resist it. HP is pretty fair for what it is. This thing is mostly a glass cannon. You're mostly just supposed to come in here and knock their socks off, which is gonna do that. However, the one thing that makes me a little reluctant to recommend Aerodactyl, particularly in Gen 3, is that when you revive it from a fossil, which means on Cinnabar Island, home of the 7th gym in the game, you get it at level 5. It is not going to be battle ready. You're going to be hard pressed to grind this up unless you train it, switch trainer off trainers in the area. So if you haven't bought them all, it's good for that, but it's still not really going to be viable to fight Blade. And that is kind of a crime. If they did not give this to you at level 5, this would be much better. Even level 20 is kind of a stretch. But, you know, they give it to you at level 5, which makes it painful. It will come only knowing Wing Attack. So, honestly, I don't know if Aerodactyl is super worth it, but it is a phenomenal Pokemon. So if you decide you want to train this up, power to you. I did not, so it did not make the cut. Okay, cool. That was fun. Now we've got Aerodactyl to name. I guess it doesn't really matter because we're not using it, but... I don't know. Striker was the first thing that came to mind. He's level 5. It's kind of gross. Jolly Nature. He's actually really good. Shit. But he's only got Wing Attack, so, and level 5, and he's at a point where he should be like level 40-ish. So, lame. That's why we're not gonna use him. Otherwise, he'd be a monster, but alas, not today, friend, not today. Now we are going to take Kurama back and put Striker in the box. And we will continue onwards and upwards. And now, The door is locked. We cannot get into this gym without a key. Which means the only thing left to explore is the Pokemon Mansion. Let's go! Into the bios. Waboosh! And now we will get into the Pokemon unique to the Pokemon Mansion on Cinnabar Island. We have number 109, Coughing, pure poison type with the ability Levitate. This Pokemon cannot be hit by ground moves. That means Coughing only has one weakness to Psychic. Its catch rate is 235. It has a rarity of 30% in Fire Red, 5% in Leaf Green. You can find it level 28 to 30 in Fire Red and level 28 in Leaf Green. It evolves into Coughing at level 35. If you have a look at its base stats here, it's got really good defense, and everything else is pretty lacking with Coughing. This thing is just kind of a wall, but it can definitely be used very situationally. Obviously, its attack is alright, and the stats only get better as it evolves into Wheezing, but for now, it's not great, other than being a defensive wall. But sometimes you just need a good defensive wall. So I can recommend Coughing. It's probably going to be a little bit hard to use, but if you're patient with it, it will absolutely help. And then, as we have number 110, Wheezing. Also poison. Also has a Levitate. Has a catch rate of 60%. Has catch rate of 60. It has rarity of 5% only in Fire Red. You can only find wild Wheezing in Fire Red. It comes in at level 32. And here are those better stats we were talking about. Excellent physical defense. Good, really good, pretty good physical attack. Special attack is even not too bad. Everything else is pretty alright. But this is definitely a passable Pokemon. It will serve you well. It can take hits. It can dish it out. It has a lot of utility because it has good access to poison type moves. Still only has one weakness, which is to Psychic. Honestly, personally, really good. I prefer Grimer and Muck, but I would almost say Coughing and Wheezing are the better Pokemon. Honestly, though, if you want a Wheezing, just catch the Coughing. Don't worry about your sanity on this one. Just catch the Coughing. And now we have number 88, Grimer, pure poison type with the abilities Stench or Sticky Hold. Stench means wild counters decrease when Grimer leads the party, so this is the exact opposite of Staryu. And Sticky Hold means Grimer's items cannot be stolen, which is very handy. It has a catch rate of 190. It has a rarity of 5% in Fire Red, 30% in Leaf Green. Can be found at level 28 in Fire Red and 28 to 30 in Leaf Green. This is Leaf Green's version, and if you have a look at the base stat totals, okay. I mean, it's not quite as good as Coughing, but the numbers don't lie. But this is more like offensively based, so I really prefer this to Coughing, and I don't know why. I love Grimer. He's a weird little dude. He's a weird little punchy grime dude. I don't know. He does pretty alright, and Muck can be a threat because we've already seen with how I did with Koga, Muck can be a problem. And finally, we have number 89, Muck. Same abilities, catch rate of 75, so it's easier to catch a Muck than a Wheezing for some reason. Grimer evolves into Muck at level 38. This is 5% of a chance, 5% rarity in Leaf Green. Comes in at level 32. If you have a look at its base stats, it's doing a lot better here. It's got really good HP and attack, really good special defense, and then everything else is a bit lacking. But honestly, it's really good. Like, this thing can be a huge problem. It does not get Levitate, so it is weak to Psychic, as it is weak to ground as well, obviously. But you know what? It's more offensively capable, but there's a little less utility. So I would still say Weezing's kind of better, but I prefer Muck. This has always been one of my favorite Pokemon, and I don't like what Alolan Muck did to it, but we're gonna talk about that later. Maybe. Hopefully. Let's hope we talk about that later, but not right now. That is Muck. I can recommend it, but if you're gonna use a Muck or a Wheezing, catch Grimer or Coughing. Just catch the other ones. They're so much easier to find. Just do it. Just do it. And also in the Pokemon Mansion, we have number 20, Raticate. Pure normal type with the ability Runaway or Guts. It has a catch rate of 127. It's very weird. It has a rarity of 30%. Comes in at levels 32 to 36. Its best speed as a base set does not even hit 100. So, I mean, not pretty good, but it can't really capitalize on it. And frankly, if you wanted a Raticate by now, you'd already have one because you would have leveled up a Rattata. There is no point. Do not get this. This is late. And if you wanted one, you'd already have one. Okay, cool. And now that we're done with the BIOS, that's once again fun. We're going to go through Pokemon Mansion. Everything's all sorted out. There's an escape rope. And I simply don't understand why they put Raticate and Rattata. I don't understand why they put Rattata in here at this level. Like, at this point, even Raticate's not good. You've got better options. Actually, if I'm gonna run away, I'm going to put Clarence in front. Clarence will always run away with the power of runaway! Whew, okay. I basically get no chance to speak or say anything at all. We're going to press that and go down a floor. Clarence slide using runaway. Good boy, Clarence. Be a baller. Found a protein. Okay, the encounter rate in here is stupid. What? Why? You startled me. I thought you were a ghost. No, I'm not a ghost. But I am feeling very annoyed. Well, there you go. Catch a try attack, friend. Okay, bye. Goodness, I'm so worried about that. I'm a special attacker. So worried. Now we can use Jura to try to get some more EXP so I can get closer to a wall bag. I'll just use Rock Slide, I think. Get him, Jura! Well, bam. There he goes. I can't get any wins. Good. Now we'll go here and fight this guy. I can't get out! This whole place is one big puzzle. Good. Charmander! Okay, there's try attack. There you go. Okay, bye. I swear Rattata and Raticate are just here to make up for the fact that some things got shuffled from the old games. From the red and blue days, and they're not here anymore. Now we'll go here and get this. We found a zinc. July 10th. We christened the newly discovered Pokemon Mew. You'll find old lab notes. Just crawling around here looking for some items. Like this calcium. Let's read that journal. July 5th. Guana, South America. A new Pokemon was discovered deep in the jungle. Turn that switch back off. Oh my god, this place is so annoying for the encounter rates, I'm cutting them all out. But this place is like huge and very full with Pokemon trying to get in the way. Come here so I can beat you up. Burglar Simon sent out 9 tails. We're gonna use Fly. That's fine. Get him, Clarence. Waboosh! Ta-da! Trying to learn Uproar. No, we're not gonna learn that. Yeah! We found a max potion. Very nice. February 6th. Mew gave birth. We named the newborn Mewtwo. Okay. Yeah. This place is just beginning to make me crazy. We found an iron! Huzzah! Victory! Time to... No. Not quite yet. Okay, nothing on the other side of the stairs. We'll fight this guy. My mentor once lived here. Very interesting. Very interesting. Scientist Brayden would like to battle. Send out Magnemite. Okay, we may have to switch now. We'll go to Karama. Lock on. Rude. Wabam. Skidoop. Walla lala hooey. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Sometimes I just start making noise. And I'm like, at least it's entertaining to me. That's probably not entertaining to you. Used rollout. That is pretty worthless. You're lucky I don't have Earthquake yet. But yeah, I kind of forgot how annoying Pokemon Mansion is with all the super high encounter rate. It's kind of the worst. I definitely recommend repels in here unless you have got something you're trying to catch. But I'm broke. Because of Ice Beam. Woo! Overwhelming! Found an HP up. Okay, back up these stairs. We're gonna jump down here. Wrong one. Okay, now that we're back up here to suffer from the same thing I always suffered as a kid, not knowing which one of these to jump down, we're gonna jump on over here. Waboom. Who are you? There shouldn't be anyone here. There's lots of people in here. Scientist Ted would like to battle. Send out Electrode. Yeah, we're not gonna stick around. And that's what I have Jura for. Not very effective, okay. Oh man, it's using Screech. Whatever will I do? I'm so terrified. Jura, please. Oh, you would. You jerk. Get out of here, you bootleg pinball thing. Okay, Juvia. You've got this. You're solid. You're cleaner than clean. Oh, yeah. Cleaner than clean. I don't know how many times I gotta call you perfection on 2 little pink feet, but, you know. To be fair, I love everybody on my team. Everyone's great. It's not just Slowbro. Carbos! But Slowbro is pretty great. Okay, fine. We'll run away from this one. It's a Grimer! If you wanted a Grimer, this is where you get them, as you can see from the sidebar. Or coughing, if you're playing Fire Red. Clarence slide using run away. Good gravy. The encounters are driving me crazy. Is a muck. I'm not tangling with another one of those after COVID. No, thank you. Uh-oh, where am I now? Not until I have to. Let's get him. We'll take it out on you. Intimidate. Oh no. But we're still gonna use fly. Come on, Clarence, get him. Or you could miss. That's great. Thank you, Clarence. Okay, fine. Fine, game, fine. We'll do it your way. We'll switch. We're gonna use Surf! You used Flame Wheel on a Slowbro. What's wrong with you? Wabam! And a Ponyta. Which you can find here in Pokemon Red and Blue. Or maybe it's a version exclusive. But either way, in Pokemon, I believe Red at least, this can be found in Pokemon Mansion. Which has been removed from the remakes, which is a bother. Awoo! Okay, thanks, game. Thanks, game. Just throw another Grimer at me. I'm tired of the mess in here. Who wouldn't? Yeah. September 1st. Mewtwo is far too powerful. We have failed to curb its vicious tendencies. Found a full restore. Oh, there's Ditto in here? Okay, I guess there's Ditto on the bottom floor. I don't know what the encounter rate is, but we're gonna run away from that. I'm not too worried about the encounter table here. That's nonsense. You can't even see him. It literally has to pan up. This place is ideal for a lab. Look at all this space. Jeez, my god, what do you think was here? Scientist Ivan, you're a little slow on the uptake, my guy. And now we're going to switch to Kurama. Let's get him. Oh, that's rude. Oh well, still got him. Kurama broke through. Hey! Usually Kurama is unlucky like that and does not break through. Got to use Electrode. Jura's still probably the best case for that. Aw, how cute! It's gonna use Rollout and do 2 damage. Aw, cute! It did 4 damage. Aw, adorable! It fainted! Five more levels, Jura! 5 more levels! What was that for? For not playing fair, man! And I don't know, you look like the kind of guy to run around with a pocket protector. Fountain Blizzard! Which would be great if I didn't superset my heart on Ice Beam. And that's what I got. I don't even mind the moves like Blizzard and Thunder and Fire Blast. Just their accuracy is not quite as good, so they're a little less reliable. When they hit, they're gonna clean up. Clean up. Found a secret key! Found a TM22! Contains Solar Beam! Press that switch and let's get out of here. Oh, that was a coughing! Whoops, I should have caught that. That's really rare. And Fire Red. Ah, well. I mean, that's really rare in Leaf. Yeah, but that was fairly common in Fire Red. It's rare in Leaf Green. One last encounter and then we get to see the sun! The sun! Good job, Clarence, buddy. And we're back here to Cinnabar Island. Yahoo! And I think, before I even change anything back, I think we will cut it off here. We'll heal up. Then we will get ready, because next time we will be taking on Route 21 and then the gym. That's exactly where I stopped last time. I don't want to do that. We'll stop in front of the gym. So, with that being said, well, if we're going for Route 21, we're going to do that first. Anyway, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button, drop a comment down in the section below, and subscribe to the channel for more content. I'm trying to get back on track with 2 videos a week. Trust me, I'm trying. Life is hectic. But no excuses. I'm gonna get back on track. I can do it. I've got this. Yeah. Self-motivation. So thank you guys for watching. I'll drop a link to my Discord server down in the description below if you have any interest in joining that, as well as a link to all my social medias down in the description below as well, and a link to the Castaway Collaborative channel I am a part of. Go check everyone out over there. That's a couple of cool beans. They're good people. Go check them out. So with that being said, thanks again for watching. Next time on Pokemon Leaf Green, we are going to take on Route 21 and tackle Cinnabar Island Gym. See you guys then.